Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fort Pierce.
Fort Pierce, man. This is Jose Rodriguez.
And Katie Rodriguez, his wife.
And, man, one thing I don't like is bad drivers. I feel like if you're going to drive, you need to just drive.
Know how to drive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So this is Jose Rodriguez and Catherine Rodriguez. Welcome to Southern Life, our YouTube channel, where we drive through America. On today's video, unfortunately, we're stuck in Fort Pierce, man.
Yeah.
And Fort Pierce, man, de madre. What are you gonna do? You know, sometimes life hands you a bad situation, and you just gotta make the worst of it. Like we're driving through Fort Pierce, widest intersection ever. All right, guys. So today, the real streets of Fort Pierce. You can see there's somebody standing on the road begging.
He's young.
He's a young person. He could probably get a job somewhere. In fact, there's a no hiring sign right there, but I don't think he saw that.
Cuban coffee at the gas station.
Right, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, you're right up South Florida. So, yeah. That's pretty much, you know, that sums up Fort Pierce.
That's what I should have got.
There's jobs, but people are begging. That just sums it up. I mean, I'm sure you could just watch the introduction's video of me saying Fort Pierce sucks, and you could just go watch something about... You're just going to waste your time by watching this video. There's nothing really here. It's Fort Pierce, I mean. But, hey, if you have nothing going on with your life right now... Let's talk about things you could do other than watching. Please, put that stupid thing away, bro. Like, I'm trying to make a video and you're moving a freaking plastic bag or squishing it around. Like, I mean, just want to freak out, man. You know, like, you're stressing me out, bro.
I'm realizing I should have got Subway, but I got a gas station sandwich.
You know, like, in Florida, it's gotten so bad with the begging that even the birds are begging now. Like, if you get off the highway, as soon as you get off the highway, your car gets attacked by birds eating the bugs that you hit with your windshield. So like it's a new thing in Florida now. When you get off the highway, not only are people asking you for money, but the birds are like seeing if there's any bugs stuck in your car.
Yeah, I've noticed that. It's
even
terrible.
Even the bugs are hooked on something.
Begging.
Yeah.
They're hooked on begging.
Yeah. So I want to show you guys Fort Pierce. Not sure why. In this video, I'm going to give you guys a list.
Not even sure why you'd want to come here.
Right, yeah, I don't even know why somebody would drive here. But if you're watching this video, I'll tell you things you could be doing right now other than watch this video. First of all, have you mowed your lawn? If you haven't mowed your lawn yet, you shouldn't be watching this video. Like, turn off YouTube and go mow your lawn if you haven't done that yet.
Unless you have lawn service.
Oh, crap. Is there any garbage stuck in your gutters? Here's a Wawa.
I'm sure somebody's wife has been bugging them for the last 6 months about that.
So, like, I'm gonna give you guys a list of things you could do other than watch a video about me driving to Fort Pierce. Because, really, if you're watching me drive through Fort Pierce, there's got to be something more important going on in your life.
I don't even know how they have Starbucks here. Literally.
When was the last time you texted your ex-wife?
Yeah.
Try to see if you can spark that back up again. Have you cleaned the gutters? There's leaves in your gutters. Have you gone up there on a ladder and seen? What about your garage? When was the last time you reorganized the things in your garage? Clean your garage, maybe got the broom or the blower out and just open the garage door and just blow all the garbage out. And you'll find something you were looking for weeks ago you hadn't found then. Yeah. But you'll find it now since you're there. Hey, they have an Applebee's in a...
Don't know how that's there.
We don't even have that in Lehigh.
No.
Just saying, we don't have that in Lehigh. They'd be having stuff in Fort Pierce we ain't even heard of, like an Applebee's.
I know.
So, yeah, there's palm trees. New apartments over there. Something else you could do other than watch this video.
Go to the bathroom?
Right. But you could do that while watching this video.
Yeah.
Of course, I hope that's not how you...
Conduct your
life when you're watching my videos. If you watch Briggs when you're on the toilet, don't watch me, okay?
Yeah.
If you're on the toilet, you go to Nick Johnson or Briggs. Don't watch me when you're on the toilet. That is not acceptable behavior, by the way. That's not the intended purpose of this video. You watch this video in the living room with your family. If you're in the toilet, you go watch Briggs or Nick Johnson and come back to our video once you're done. So, you're Charlie Boo. That's another thing you can do. Alright, so what else could you do other than watch this video?
Eat a meal.
Spend time with your kids.
Yeah, I'm sure your kids
Your
miss
kids miss you more than Titusville. Is this Titusville?
you. Oh, I mean,
Fort
its
Pierce.
pal is nice, but yeah.
Town's a dump, bro.
I know. It's a huge dump. The only thing this town has going for us is Jetty Park.
That's not within city limits. It's kind of.
Oh, yeah, they don't even have that in city limits. It's like, that should be your city limits, but no. You can't be. Oh.
Fireworks.
Fireworks.
Alright. I'm gonna have a.
The PT.
Yeah. What do they call it? PSTD or whatever?
PTSD.
STD, yeah. I'm gonna have STD now. Post-stress.
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yeah. PhD. Do you know for Latino male millennial Hispanic male dropped out of high school?
Mm-hmm.
I made 1% earner. I'm a 1%.
Mm-hmm.
For my category of earners, I'm a 1% earner. Which is not hard. I'm only supposed to make it. I was like, I'm only supposed to. I went on this website that tells you like where you rank as far as income. If you've never done this, it's just write like what percentage of earner am I on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing you could do other than watch this video. Percentage of earner income. And you can do that on just Google it. And I went on there, and you go in there, you write your age, your income, your race, your education, and it'll tell you how you're doing for, for your category of income earners. I'm a one for millennial. Here's what I fell under: millennial Hispanic high school dropout. I'm a 1% earner. So in other words, I'm at the top of my game right now.
And it can go up.
But what made me mad is that it doesn't take a lot to be at the top of my game. I mean, 50% put me at $16,000. Like, I'm only supposed to make $16,000 a year to be at. I mean, I could actually, I could try to make people unsubscribe from my channel, and I couldn't get down that low.
Yeah.
I could try to be bad, and I couldn't. Actually, that might blow up. Oh, that might even blow up our channel. There's a lot of Spanish stuff around here. Oh, like all these people. Why are they all hanging out at a gas station? It must be a very nice gas station. There's so many people. Let's find out. Oh, they got a Spanish hood out here. This is like their Palm Beach Boulevard, except for more miserable and probably more stabbings, if that's even possible. This is their Latino hood out here. This guy on the bicycle better watch out. This is more miserable than Fort Myers, I'll tell you that. But Fort Myers hood has its issues, I'm gonna tell you. There's like so many people. Is that white boy? Dude, these gas stations are miserable.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 20 people hanging out at the last one over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go check out the gas station. There's like so many people hanging out in front of it. It just seems like a smart thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
There's like people just laying everywhere. Like, the dude is just laying on the grass over there. Yeah, Fort Pierce is in bad shape, man. And I don't understand why people over here in Fort Pierce, they try to tell you, oh, their town's great. I'm like, dude, there's like people sleeping on the sidewalks left and right. That's not great. This guy, oh, he's back in the road. Okay. Yeah, Fort Pierce, it's got its issues, my man. I'm not trying to like talk down on your town or anything, but when somebody that lives in Fort Myers thinks your hood looks bad, your hood looks bad. So there's just people hanging out on the ground for the businesses. What the crap is that? It's a laundromat. Okay, that's acceptable. Mucha raza. Maybe you can hang in Fort Myers. You can't sit down. You might get shot. Maybe the problem here is like you're actually able to sit down and relax. Fort Myers, just gonna keep it moving. All right, y'all. Let's stop the trash talking. Let's just see what it's about out here. Let's not be judgmental. Okay, let's let the book speak for itself. Let's not be judgmental. I'm driving the wrong way. I hear corridos. Oh, Exterminador at that. Exterminador is like the most hardcore corrido you can listen to. It's like nothing but gangbanging. It's like Juan left Sinaloa with 500 bricks in his trunk. But when the cops tried to stop him, he pulled out his and that's just kind of what exterminator is about.
Yeah.
Yeah, some pretty good hangout spots out here. Alright, let's see if we can get some tacos. Oh, we're making a video right now. I'm sorry. I thought we were getting tacos. I'm sorry.
I mean, it is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Does this car carry Wi-Fi?
Oh, go ahead, homie. You good, bro. You good, bro. Go ahead. You good, bro. I hate being in a small car. Like, it feels like nobody has respect for you.
This one.
Gotta see us. Oh, there's another one. This is the number one. This is the better.
Duckeria and Pandaria.
Pandaria. It's called a Pandaria because there's people pandering outside all the time.
It's bakery.
Yeah, Exterminador is like the most gangster like corrido you can listen to. If you're listening to Exterminador, you've given up on working hard. You know, you've given up on earning a hard working living. You know what, dude? Honest earning is not what I've decided to do. If you listen to Exterminador, you're like at the point where you're like, all right, what's next?
Yeah.
Working? No. Kind of rough around here. Well, the whole state of Fort Pierce is rough, so this is not a surprise. Venía de Guanajuato con 500 kilos, vio la policía y tiró 500 tiros. Like that type of stuff, you know, like just hood out here, bro. Just when I thought Fort Myers couldn't get worse, I'm like, God, it could get worse. Look at this place. I'm not easy on Fort Pierce. I mean, I've had a few subscribers that live in Fort Pierce. You have to understand, okay, you're the east coast of Florida, we're from the west coast of Florida, so we're not supposed to get along either way. Just me taking time to come out here. Ooh, they got coconuts and mango trees. Nice. It's pretty convenient. You back this car right up to get the groceries out. I see a map. Hook this. Oh, it's already hooked up, right? I can just see map. You don't have CarPlay. Okay.
No, I do.
Is it turned off there? Salieron de Guanajuato con 500 kilos. Cuando vio la policía, les tiró 500 tiros. That's what happens in Fort Pierce, by the way.
Hey, Siri.
Iban con rumbo a Fort Pierce con una troca cargada.
Hey, Siri.
Pero no sabían que la troca no andaba bien. I don't know. I'm not in a composing mood today. I can see map now.
Yeah.
Alright, so this road will take us right in town.
Yeah.
We're going north. Through this scary looking street.
I'm regretting my sandwich. But whatever, I got a sandwich.
What's wrong with it? Makes you feel sick?
No.
What's wrong with it?
And I realized it was a sad sandwich.
A side sandwich?
A sad.
Oh, it had meat in it. What made it sad? I don't get it. These houses don't look bad. It's just the people. That's not nice to say. I'm probably not welcome in Fort Pierce at this point. I don't even know why I'm here. Somebody might recommend, like, hey, Holmes, ese es el que está dando basura de Fort Pierce, vato. And then she'll have like a mob of people chase me down and beat me in the front of the streets.
Yeah.
And I feel like what's happening in Fort Pierce is that so many people from Miami have had to move out of South Florida that they're landing here. Because this wasn't like, the first time we came to Fort Pierce, it was mostly like, it wasn't like this. Now you see like all types of Spanish people, all type of like South Florida people. It seems like a lot of people are getting outpriced out of Miami and ending up here.
Yeah.
We see a lot of South Florida people out here. That sweet tea clunking around. I hate every time they still got Obamacare? That sweet tea tastes like elk urine.
What is wrong with your weird urine analogies?
Well, what do you think it tastes like? Taste it.
Sweet tea.
Elk urine. What is that, bail bond then? I hate bad drivers. Like, I feel like if you don't know how to drive, why are you even on the road? You know, like, drive right, you know? Like, there's so many good ways to drive. Why would you drive bad? Oh, yeah, I'm using the turn signal. People know. can see why people don't like me. I really can. Like, I'm not even fazed by it anymore. There's always somebody in the comments saying, you know, you're a piece of crap, making money off our suffering. I'm like, what isn't that what lawyers do and doctors? I don't see you mad at the dog. Look at the chickens. Oh, they're fighting. Yeah, they're going at it. People are like, you're making money off our suffering. Isn't that what doctors do and lawyers and
I don't see anybody saying I don't want a doctor.
I don't see somebody going on a doctor's YouTube like, you're making money off people suffering. I'm like, yeah, a lot more than me too. You know what's hilarious? That for my I actually make more money than if I had a bachelor's degree. All those teachers that told me I wasn't gonna be nothing. Please don't tell me they went with a green and orange Miami University themed
They
house.
did. In a duplex fashion.
And it's a duplex.
Yeah.
Let's get out of this neighborhood. Oh, look at the donks. I wonder if they want to sell one of them.
Jose.
They're just sitting there. You know how long I've been looking for an old school? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. They got a box and a Caprice. What street are we on? I remember the street. I want to come back there and see if they want to sell it. You know how long I've been looking for a box Chevy? And it's just sitting there. It's not like they're doing anything. Or you never let me spend money on stupid crap. It's like...
You act like that's a bad thing.
For me, it is. Dude, it's
there
just,
will come a day I'll be like, whatever.
Oh, this neighborhood's got a bunch of them. Look at this now. I've been looking for something just like that. Dude. They'll sell it to you if you're an outsider, because sometimes like they won't sell it to somebody in their hood because they don't want nobody in their neighborhood. They don't like anybody where they live. Dude, there's a lot of box Chevys back here. Square body, whatever the crap they're called. Just let me make an offer on it. I love all the green houses out here. Okay. I love that how Fort Pierce is so hood. I don't even have to look at the map or make a game plan. You just have to drive around the city. It's the whole thing. Here's another one. Dude, this neighborhood is nothing but box Chevys. Right there, a black one right behind that. Jamaican flag over there. Dude. What the crap? This whole neighborhood's nothing but old Caprices and Impalas. Look at the size of those rims. Really, like 30s. You know what? It might be a crappy city, but they got good taste in cars. I feel like, for sure, like a lot of people in South Florida ending up here. And it's not contributing to Fort Pierce becoming a better place. People just can't afford to live in Broward Day and Palm Beach anymore, so they're moving up the coast. I don't blame them.
You say it tastes bad, yet you drink it.
I don't have a choice.
You got water in front of you.
I don't want to drink your lemon piss. What is it? Elk urine?
Sweet tea.
Pilot does not know how to make sweet tea.
Yeah. I want it.
After living in Alabama, you'll never gonna drink sweet tea somewhere else. You'll be like, oh, that's good. You'll be like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's the thing about, if you move to Alabama, you'll never ever go anywhere and be like, oh, that's good sweet tea. But like, it's elk urine, it's garbage. It's not up to my standard. This is definitely not up to my standards. I feel like one day we're gonna get something on video we might not want to catch. One day we're just gonna be recording and be like, Oh, we're on D Avenue. Now we're in the heart of the hood already.
Yeah.
We're in the heart of the hood. I will tell you this, they have a lot of square body Chevys. Is that what they're called? I don't know what they're called. I know the other ones are called Bubble. 84s to like 89, and then from 90 to 96, then they were like the round bodies. I don't know what they're called. I call them square body, but then don't they call the truck square bodies too?
Yeah.
Kind of confused there. We're in the heart of the hood. They fixed this up a while ago. They did the roads and they put palm trees and they put pavements and stuff. And here's a Chevy Impala right here. This thing's got a lot of Impalas, bro. I love it. Impala's my favorite car ever. I like Impalas.
It looks like a bubble.
Yeah, bubbles. There's bubble. I think the bubbles are like the ones that are like. There's one that's like really like a bubble. And when you get to like the 70s, those are like 30 grand and up, even if it's just the body. At this point, those things are so collectible. Talk about a car model that was nice back-to-back years. I mean, the ones in the 80s were cool. In the 70s, they were incredible. In the 80s, they were cool. The 90s, they were cool. And then, last minute, they messed it up. I think when in 97, they stopped making it, right?
I think so.
Then they have the one that like that looks like the Monte Carlo. That was trash.
Caprice, right?
Yeah. Well, they stopped. Like that model right there was the last nice one. The square body ones were cool. These were cool. The one after that were garbage. And then the one after that, the ones they make now, they're garbage. Like they're not even an Impala anymore. It looks like a Nissan or something. Like a Nissan Maxima. Like they really messed it up. You can just write Chevy Impala generations and it'll show you.
96 was the last year.
Yeah. And they stopped in 96 and then they brought it back up in 2003. There's another generation of Impala. But they were never the same. They were just never the same.
Caprice. There was the 2011, but it looks like a Ford.
You ever see? Yeah, they're garbage. They're never the same. Like they ruined it. Like it was a classic car right up until like 96. From 96 back, anything 96 back is like
the B body.
B body is what they're called. Oh yeah, those were the beasts, man.
They describe it from 66 to 96.
Yeah. Yeah, and anything beyond that,
they stopped making it for like 4 years.
Yeah. Picked it up in 2001.
No, Zeta platform. They did 2007 to 2017.
Yeah. And it's never been the same. Like it's never ever been. It's never gonna be the same. Like these new ones are trash. Like first of all, like I remember my cousin David bought one, and it was the new Impala or whatever. So we were happy it came back, and it had so many engine problems. Like he just stopped driving it before he paid it off. That's how disappointing they were. Yeah, it's pretty sad, you know. You buy a new car, you have it's like when we bought that Chevy truck.
Yeah.
You know, you buy a new car off the dealership. You have all these expectations for how cool it's gonna be. You know how cool it is to buy a car straight off the lot brand new, and then you take it home for a week or two, and you're like, oh, it's a piece of crap. Huh? There's $40,000 on the toilet. If
they decided to make a B body,
the GMC's garbage.
Yeah.
GMC. Like stop at 1996. From 1996 this way, I'll never. Well, I mean, some of their bigger trucks, like the 2500s, were good right up until like 2008, 2012.
But then they just like turned to junk.
Yeah, they don't care. Like that truck we bought. We bought a 2021, 0 miles. Went to the dealership, paid. How much did we pay? $46,000 cash money.
And it was garbage.
It was garbage.
If you have 8,000 miles on a vehicle,
the transmission's leaking and you got codes going off, it's trash.
If your transmission and engine are leaking, there's codes.
Yeah, it's trash. It's like
it's trash. You can't drive it.
Not you, bro. Not that guy was like reading our lips. He's like, oh, all right. That's funny.
Yeah.
Like somebody like taking stuff out of context. Somebody just clicks on 24:10. It's trash. We're talking about the car, not the place, people.
Yeah.
No, like you pay like we paid $46,000 for that truck, cash money. We didn't finance it. Well, if you finance it, you pay even more.
Yeah.
Crap! If you're financing, you're paying at least $60,000 for it.
Yeah.
You know. You're paying $60,000. We got. Ooh, that's what's up right there. Okay, I will tell you this. For Pierce, you got my respect on the car game. Dude. Those are like 30s. The thing is, that's neat. Okay, Fort Pierce, at least you have nice cars. I'll give you that. I ain't seen reds like that in Fort Myers. Not as many. But then Fort Myers, we drive like newer luxury cars. They got the car game on point out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a huge disappointment. I mean, you pay so much money for a new car. You have expectations, like, you know? You pay a lot of money for a new car. And now it's all computers that are garbage, engines with turbos that are tiny that suck. Like, it's an all-around piece of crap. Like, you pay a lot of money for a new car. And then most people are financing it. So on top of the price of the car, then you got the interest, you know? And you pay that much money for a car, and it's a piece of crap. That's why I still believe like these old Impalas. They're well, at least they got a camera like we do. They got the right idea. Switch over to Toyota. I think a lot of people are gonna start switching over to Toyota because people are figuring out GM went to garbage. And I was a GM guy forever, bro. Like I've had Cadillacs, I've had Suburbans, I've had Yukons, I've got 1500s, 2500s. I've had I mean, from like the 1990s to the 2000s to the brand new one, I've had all the Chevy trucks you can think of. 1500 and 2500s. I've had 5 or 6 Cadillacs. I've never been able to get my hands on an old school though. That's one thing I haven't done. I think that I need to get my hands on an old school Chevy. But they're not the same anymore. You'll see that these old beat up, you know, these big box Chevys, they'll be around for way longer than these new trucks will. Like these new trucks will all go to the junkyard and those things will still be on the road forever. They just don't make cars like they used to. They never will. I like how they painted these things different colors. You really thinking Orlando? Oh, you ain't going to Orlando. I love how you assume we're millionaires. Oh, that's the Impala right there. That's like that one right there they got. They weren't that good. You know, everything's either made out of plastic or it's, you know, sensors and engines. They're just garbage. You know, these new cars. Like when I bought that new truck, the salesperson was like, "Oh yeah, it's got like 47 computers." I'm like, "You mean it's got 47 computers?" So one of those computer breaks, how much are they? Oh, they're about $3,000 a piece. I'm like, a piece? Like, yeah, a piece. I'm like, who wants to? Okay, who wants to be that deep in the hole? You know what I mean? There's just so many things that can go wrong with these newer vehicles. It's just disappointing. It really is. I hope this Camry is not like that. I think even Toyota's not as good as it used to. Because we've had, my dad had a Corolla. And he bought that in 2004. And then eventually we got a 2014. And there's no way that 14 was ever going to be as good as that 04. Not a chance in the world. Like, it immediately had like 2 sensors go out on it. The air conditioner broke. The transmission had a solenoid sensor thing. And then after all that happened, what was the next thing that went on? Oh, then they got hit by a tree there in a hurricane, and then they totaled it. They totaled it. They're like, yep, total loss. A tree fell on it. It's just a little bump. No, but it's structural. They totaled it. So it's like, okay. Yeah. The 2004, my dad's crashed that thing like 7 or 8 times. Never seen a car that's been through so much in its life. That thing's been through everything. Like 7 accidents, 3 paint jobs, and my dad, who's like on a SSI, was like, "Please sell this piece of crap to somebody else." So my sister gave him a camera, 2007 camera, 2008 camera she had, which has actually been a pain in the butt. And just because people think, oh, just because it's Toyota, it's gonna be great. There's some Toyotas that suck. It's just because it's Toyota, it's not great. Not every Toyota is a Toyota. I, for one, don't like those small little 1.8 engines. You can't convince me 1.8 engines anything, you know. But yeah, and Dad got rid of it. 200,000 miles, 3 paint jobs, 7 accidents. Sold it to somebody else, and I've seen them driving it around still, and it's still running. And that was a Corolla, but it was a sport one, so it had the bigger engine. The ones that have the smaller engine aren't lasting that long. But then the way I figure with Toyota drivers, and that's what I don't ever want to be, is like my dad. I was like, Dad, junk it. He's like, it's a Toyota. Like, there's 20 times, like when he painted it the first time, I was like, Dad, the paint job's worth more than the car. But it's a Toyota, run forever. Okay, paint it. And the paint peeled, he painted it again. And then he's done a lot to it.
This is all within a span of like 5 years.
Yeah, he did a lot to it. Like, I was like, Dad. So sometimes you'll see like a Toyota running, and you'll be like, well, oh, it's got 200,000 miles. I'm like, yeah, but you've rescued it 5 or 6 times. If it was a Mercedes-Benz or a BMW, it would have been gone the first time over, you know? Or if it was like a Saab or something, like, it'd have been like, okay, you know what? You're done. Let's scrap it. But Toyota drivers, they are resilient, man. They're like, they'll save their car 5 or 6 times. Like, let's say you got a $3,000 Camry and a $3,000 Saab, and both of them go out on the transmission. I can guarantee you that Toyota driver is like a 95% chance he's gonna fix the transmission, even if it's worth more in the car. He's gonna, oh, it's a Camry, run forever, it's worth fixing it. But the guy with the Saab's like, okay, it's a Saab, it did what it had to do. Bye. $300 cash, sure, take it, scrap it. And that's really where it comes down to, like, okay, at what point, just to be safe with kids, you don't want to never ever take chances with kids. But if it was a Saab or an old BMW or Mercedes-Benz or something like that, the first time it gives you a hiccup, it's done. But for some reason, people feel like if it's a Toyota, they can keep fixing it and fixing it and fixing it because it's a Toyota, it'll last forever. Oh no, crap! If every time it breaks down, you're gonna put more money into it. Of course, it'll last forever. You know. Lots of families out here. It's a very family-oriented type of place. Reminds me a lot of Fort Myers, I'll be honest, where I live now.
I'm gonna tell you something. My family has never owned a Toyota.
Yeah. Because, like, poor people are more about, like, getting things that run and last forever.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people now are switching to Toyota. I don't think this Toyota is going to be as good as, like, my dad's. I don't have any expectation for this car. So you're like, oh, you got a Camry, it'll last forever. I'm like, well, it's only 2 years old. Let's see if it lasts forever, you know? Because everybody just assumes that because it's a Toyota, it's going to last forever. I don't do that. I'll see what it's going to give. We'll see what happens. People just assume. There's a homeless camp there?
Yeah.
People just automatically assume, well, it's a Toyota, it's going to last forever. No.
No, it's
Let's see what it does.
Yeah.
I don't have any assumptions or expectations. We will see if this thing really lasts forever or if it doesn't. This city reminds me a lot of Fort Myers. It's obviously, it's a lot ghettoer than Fort Myers. It's a lot older and bigger. Not as as a city, because like now they have 100,000 people in Fort Myers, but what is the population of Fort Myers? Like 38,000 people? And now they have all these apartments in Fort Myers, everything. Like, population of Fort Myers is 100,000, but this is definitely more densely populated than Fort Myers. Like, as far as the city core itself, like the old historic, I don't know.
47,000 people.
47. So Fort Myers is bigger by population.
Yeah.
But as far as like urban core of the the old city, I guarantee you Fort Pierce was a bigger city. Like, what was the population of Fort Pierce in 1960? And then compared to the population of Fort Myers in 1960, I'd be curious to see that. I bet you Fort Pierce was a bigger city back then.
25,000.
In 1960?
Yeah.
Okay, now look it up again for Fort Myers. Lexus. I like Lexuses. But they were $12,000 more than the Toyotas. That's a huge difference, you know? That's a massive difference.
Currently in Fort Myers, it's about 86,000, but in 1960 it was 22,000.
So they're about the same size?
Fort Pierce a little bit more.
Okay,
but
look at the sign.
Peacock Crossing.
Really, in the hood? You got peacocks in the hood? That's Florida for you. They don't have iguana crossing signs in Miami. They ought to, though.
Yeah.
Iguana crossing. That'd be a sign.
Where is that peacock?
I don't see any peacocks. Look at these people. Look at the rides. Nice, dude. Nice. Nice rides. I will tell you this. The city's got some money invested in wheels.
Yeah.
That's how you know they got their priorities straight.
Yeah.
It's so hypocritical how I spend all my money on wheels, and then I'll see somebody else do the same thing, but oh, they ain't got their priorities straight. I don't get me wrong, it's how I've invested my money, but I recognize it's not stupid when I do it, it's stupid when other people do it, right? That's a little hypocritical, don't you think? This city reminds me a lot of Fort Myers, though. Oh, I love how they're building a new house, but look, they went with like an old style look. I like it.
Yeah.
It's a new house, but they're keeping it within the neighborhood profile. Like that house will not.
That looks like a simple house to build, though.
Yeah, it looks like a real easy house to build. I wish we were at that level already. Oh, they're building another one here just like it, so it's like a builder.
Ooh,
Find out who the builder is. Can you see? What does it say?
New construction.
Does it say who it is?
Exporium.
Take a picture of the sign.
Emporium.
Take a picture of the sign. Take a picture of the sign. I want to know who the builder is. And then take a picture of the house too. Start not like that. There you go. Like that. There you go. Okay. I want to find out. Maybe they'll build it in Fort Myers.
Yeah.
Because that looks like a real.
There's your peacock right there.
Oh, there it is, dude. Oh, they got peacocks in the hood. That's a cover photo right there. Can we get your phone so I can get a cover photo? That is cover photo hood material. How many hoods have peacocks in them? That's hilarious. The real streets of Fort Pierce. The real hoods of Fort Pierce. That's hilarious. Peacocks running around the hood. Nobody steals them. And say something about like really like poor hoods. It's not a horrible hood. In a horrible hood, you couldn't. They got Florida wildlife running around, make sure nobody hurts the peacocks. Like. I'll be honest, I kind of like it. It reminds me a lot of Fort Myers. This is definitely like Fort Myers. Yeah, there's poverty and misery, but you know what? If people got what? Oh, more peacocks. You scared me. I thought I was gonna hit something. Don't ever do that again. You have me looking out for a pedestrian. Don't ever do that. Oh, there's like 100 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's what I'm talking about.
And they're mixed in with chickens and.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in the hood, you're gonna get bad associations.
Wow.
Okay, there's like 100 peacocks here, and they got Florida wildlife. There's like chickens mixed in with the peacocks and whatnot.
Yeah. And there's a whole farm over there.
Cool. Hey, if they're that's cool, man.
Yeah, it looks like they're breeding too. Wow.
It's like a poorer version of Fort Myers, you know? Let's be honest, it's got a lot in common with Fort Myers.
Yeah, it does.
Fort Myers is a little nicer. I'll give you that. It's more expensive, of course. That's why it's nicer. Let's go check out the peacocks, man. We could still get home tonight. You're against the idea? I think we should go home. I think we should just do a lot of day trips.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out after the video. They have peacock crossings.
Well, you're driving home, so.
Me? Just because you drove over it, I mean, I'm driving home. Not a chance in the world. Not a chance in the world. So they're proud of their peacocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's even a Peacock Arts Cafe.
Well, they got to be proud of something.
I know.
For personally in Fort Myers, we have palm trees. I guess the peacocks are alive. There's like a traffic jam. People looking at the peacocks. Well, no, peacocks will attack you. I don't know if you knew that.
I know that.
They're not friendly. Like,
no, they're not.
If you got out and try to bother them, they'll be like.
They're very territorial.
Yeah, they're very territorial. They don't play no games. Is this the guy crossing the road now? Peacocks. This is a great cover photo too, but I want to call it the real streets of Fort Pierce. It's hard to call it the real streets when there's a peacock crossing the freaking road. Yeah, with the motorcycles trying to scare it off the road. And you have to be really careful not to hurt them, right? And there's a chicken hanging out with them. Bad association ruins useful habits.
Egrets.
Right there. Yeah. Hanging out in the hood.
Alligator Alley Diner.
I don't know. I couldn't hang out in a spot if there's like peacocks hanging around. That lowers your street credibility.
Yeah.
As a street person.
And then
if there's peacocks in your hood, that lowers your respect by like 5 points.
Yeah.
You can't be like, some homie come from up north comes up to meet you like, yo man, what's up? Let's go vibe in the hood. Oh, let's go hang out in your hood. Oh, you go there, there's like peacocks. They're like, yo,
this is
not gangsta, my G. Don't get me wrong, it looks good, but we can't be having this stuff in the hood. First of all, if it was really a hood, they'd be stealing.
Yeah.
No way, you're just gonna have a bunch of peacocks running around in the hood. People aren't gonna steal them. I'm sure there's like an old guy that's already made peacock stew. I don't know. It's a neat town. It's like a Fort Myers, but in like way worse condition.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's next?
Well, we could go north or south.
No crap. You think? You think? We've never flopped on a Fort Pierce video. That's another thing.
Yeah.
That's another thing I can tell you for a fact on Fort Pierce is that we've never flopped on a Fort Pierce video.
Yeah.
This city's made us a crap load of money. And we've done nothing to appreciate them in the process.
I know.
So, yeah.
Could go to Melbourne.
We did Melbourne. It wasn't all that great. We get profiled in Melbourne. Port St. Lucie is kind of an interesting city in a way. Go south. You also got to dodge the weather. Probably 2 hours from home. Nothing wrong with that either. Don't say it was $100 on a hotel. What do you think? I said we go home and save the money. And then tomorrow, I don't know, I kind of want to go into Miami. What's the weather looking like for Miami tomorrow? We could do Palm Beach, Boca, all that. I think we head south.
Okay.
North has been pretty good to us too, though. Let's go south. We'll do like Palm Beach, Broward, all that crap. Although it hasn't been productive for us in the past, like as far as making us money, it really hasn't.
84 right now. It doesn't look like it's gonna rain tomorrow.
So what's the rain chance for tomorrow, Miami? So we head south? But hotels are going to be a crap load more heading south.
Let me see what it actually is.
Yeah. I'm going to have to head north just to get cheaper hotels. That's right, man. Yeah, buddy.
The hotels that we stay at, like 140.
Yeah, there'll be more when you get there. Yeah.
106 for the Hilton Garden.
Where's that at?
Palm Beach Outlets.
Really? That little in West Palm Beach?
Yeah.
Palm Beach has always been good for us.
Yeah. This is dollar. I'm looking around here.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
We'll make something logical happen here. Seminole Mobile Home Park.
Here's
The thing is that this car is so economical that the most cost-effective thing is to drive back.
Yeah.
Driving back would be the most cost-effective thing.
And then we can drive up.
In Belle Glade.
Oh!
Hmm?
Oh.
What you got?
25 review. Hotel we like.
Mm-hmm.
130.
Hang south.